Welcome back to the world's fastest virtual half mile and the NASCAR Pro Invitational Series on iRacing at Bristol Motor Speedway. Well, it's WrestleMania weekend, and we have a couple of special guests from the WWE. Let's go to WrestleMania for today's command.
I'm Gronk, and this is my best friend, WWE superstar Mojo Rawley.
That's right, Playboy, and we're getting hyped for the second night of WrestleMania tonight on the WWE Network.
But as we wait for that to start, we are focused on this race.
Drivers, start your engines! Let's go!
Lights are out on the pace truck. 32 drivers, 150 laps is the distance. Pit stops, tire wear will certainly come into play, and pit stop strategy could well decide this.
And keep an eye on that outside lane. It's been the preferred lane other than the pole sitter, but on these opening laps, you can really get position.
Green flag, and William Byron jumps to the outside quickly.
You see right there, Priest, and he's going to take out Kyle Busch with him. Busch continues on, but Priest, heavy damage. Caution.
He couldn't save it, and caution is out.
Right, and that's exactly what I was talking about, Mike, where you're gonna fight really hard to get to the outside of somebody because that's the preferred line. You carry that momentum off the corner, and that's what Priest was trying to do. And we saw, I believe it was Christopher Bell maybe moving up the racetrack, and when he did, Priest was made a little bobble and got into the wall and started all that.
Now we remind you that each driver has 2 resets if necessary. iRacing calls it a fast repair. You come to pit road, come to a complete stop, and boom, you got a brand new car.
Yeah, and that was unfortunate for Priest because he's finished second in his last 2 races, second in the heat race, second last week at Texas. So, I think he was looking for an opportunity to better that one position this weekend here at Bristol. Looks like his splitter might be knocked up a little bit there too. So far, so good. Doesn't seem to be holding them back as far as performance. Caution.
Second caution, and
Clint Boyer.
What happened?
I got bubbled.
Well, there's that.
Man, this is worse than real life. These guys forget it's a 150-lap race. Come on, Bubba! Stupid thing.
Words fail me.
Let's go back to take a look at this. You see Boyer running the bottom, comes up. Boyer, I don't know, you might want to watch the replay because it looked to me like he came up on Bubba.
You got to rewind. That was on purpose. We were already wrecked.
Just like in the real world, we didn't go back quite far enough on that replay.
Yeah, I was already tore up and destroyed, so that was payback.
Again.
Yeah, Larson works so hard to try to make some of those passes happen on that inside lane, but just not working for him. He might be able to get, we got caution again.
Lap 18, third caution flag. Welcome back to Bristol. Watch the 48 here of Jimmy Johnson.
And the one of Kurt Busch to his outside. Boy, hard to tell, Mike. Just really close racing. The one was there that looked like Jimmy was trying to give him room, but then they touched and turned Jimmy into the outside wall.
Thanks, Larry. Chase Elliott's the reason for this caution flag.
Yeah, and that was the longest green flag stretch we've actually run in this race. So I'm with Larry. I mean, I don't think any of these leaders are going to come down pit road, but maybe some of those guys later on or further down the field will come on pit road and get some fresh tires. Just mix it up. Here's 13 of Ty Dillon, the 9 of Chase Elliott. Oh man, you see Chase gets a big run off of that corner down the bottom, and the 13 gets in the outside wall. 9 cars upside down in turn 3.
Dale Jr. threads the needle and scoots right through.
And there's the caution. Yeah, you saw where the 42 of Larson was trying to get to the outside of Timmy Hill. They come off of turn 2, and the right front of Timmy Hill, made contact with the left rear of Kyle Larson, sends him around, and then he collected Timmy Hill and a bunch of others.
Side, here's the replay.
So this is down the front straightaway. They go into turn one. You see Larson on the outside in the 42. Timmy Hill on the inside. You see Larson, he definitely made a tighter exit. And I think Timmy Hill expected him to have a little bit more room. He comes up, Larson comes down, they make contact.
Now it's Bowman caught down on the inside with DiBenedetto.
Yeah, Mike, I would think as these tires start to wear and heat up and build air pressure, just like in the real world, that outside lane is going to prevail. So these guys that are starting in the inside lane, like Alex Bowman in the 88, have to get to that outside lane as quick as possible. Oh, and he tries to get up in the outside lane and gets turned around. Caution out for Alex Bowman.
And Bowman collects Kurt Busch. As that one finishes up, sixth yellow flag comes quickly here at lap 51.
And some drivers have a setup that almost feels and looks exactly like the real thing.
Look at these two. Why do I feel like I'm at Islip, New York for Larry Mendelson's World Championship Demolition Derby? As caution comes out for the 7th time.
It reminds me, Mike, of going all the way back to Dale Earnhardt Sr. when the front end was ripped off the car and he was one of the fastest cars out there on the track.
What was that? Kyle Larson just pounded the back of Daniel Suarez's car and turned him around under caution.
You see Kyle already had a lot of damage to his car coming off of turn 2. I think this is payback from something that must have happened earlier in this race.
It's not over yet.
I don't think this is over yet.
No. Oof.
It's like, you ruined my day, let me ruin your day.
This is something else. Okay. So, folks.
Well, we saw last week a black flag came out, and it was Suarez who was ejected, and this week
Daniel Suarez and Kyle Larson have been parked for the remainder of the event. And here's a look.
This is the middle 3 and 4. I think maybe the 37 of Priest just barely got the left rear of the 18 of Busch, turned him sideways in front of John Hunter Nemechek. And
hey guys, keep an eye on that 21 car. You see Dale Earnhardt Jr. In fact, the caution is out.
The yellow cone.
Big trouble.
And the one of Kurt Busch decides to come back out on the racetrack when he knew the caution was out, but he clipped the end of pit road and those cones flew onto the track.
Larry, we're coming to 10 to go.
Yeah, I'm going to get this out quick. Now remember, this is iRacing, but it's still Bristol Motor Speedway. I looked at the last Kim Cup races here in the spring, and the final caution in the last 4%.
You couldn't get it out fast enough, Larry, unfortunately.
You need a caution, just go to Larry Mack.
There's a replay. Into turn 1, he gets wide, makes contact with 37 of Priest. Contact with Chastain also.
Byron the leader, Nemechek, DiBenedetto, Hill, and Hamlin the top 5. Priest, Reddick, Kligerman, Smithley, and McDowell the top 10.
John Hunter Nemechek holding back, trying to create a gap for this restart.
He's going to have to go before Byron to have a chance here. Can't do it.
Oh, DiBenedetto timed it really well. Almost got to the rear bumper of John Hunter Nemechek.
Nemechek did not get a great start.
Oh!
Wow.
DiBenedetto tried to slam the door on Timmy Hill.
4 to go. He's on all defense now.
And Timmy is there. Wonder how much those fresher tires on the 21 DiBenedetto played out on that restart. Maybe John Hunter Nemechek spun the tires, but as he got locked down that inside lane, those fresher tires don't matter as Denny Hamlin goes by.
Coming to 1 lap to go. Whew. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Byron out front by a second. This is the battle for second place.
Oh, contact.
Bump
Timmy
and
Hill,
run.
almost 3 wide as they come to the checkered.
But Nemechek hangs on for second. William Byron is the winner. Byron, one iRace short of 1,500 for his career. 309th win.
And bringing out that new paint scheme this weekend, that paid off. He finally got a win. He maybe could have had 2 by now, but haven't gone his way. But it did today here in Bristol.
William Byron in the Blue Flame Special will go to victory lane. Time to make the donuts. On the left, William Byron doing victory donuts. On the right, that is Dustin Griffiths, whose 410 Sprinter is sponsored by Crescent Donut Shop in Bloomington, Indiana. Shout out to them. That's his new wrap for the 2020 season. Good luck. Thanks to Jeff Stewart for sending that along. So the donuts are made. William Byron, after leading 114 laps, is in victory lane. How about that? What a show. William, congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, guys. It was a lot of fun. We had to work through some track position and really just kind of keep ourselves up towards the top 5. And luckily, we were able to do that and make the pass on Chris Buescher there, and then really just manage the restart. So thankful to Axalta for letting us run this cool black and blue paint scheme. It's got some awesome looking blue on it. So really happy with that. It was fun.
William, this is Jeff. Let's mix the real world with the virtual world. You've got a lot of races, a lot of laps, and a lot of wins in iRacing. You've been so close in these NASCAR races that we've been putting on FS1 and Fox. You finally get it today, but talk about the amount of laps and preparation it takes for you to actually get to this level. We saw some guys have a lot of trouble today, but not you.
Yeah, I mean, it's it's tough. Some things are different, but there's a lot that's similar. And this was one of the racetracks that I've always enjoyed coming to in the Cup car, and really all the cars that I've ran there. And I feel like it. Honestly, working on this track in the off season a little bit on iRacing was helpful, and it's just fun to have a little bit of pressure on a race on iRacing, because I normally just do it to try to learn and get better, but to be able to run it in front of a good group of guys and a lot of different names is really cool.
Yeah, congratulations.
For the best access, perspective, and personalities in all of sports, follow us at Fox Sports on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
For more great NASCAR on Fox content, subscribe to our channel. It's somewhere right around here.